That's insane. That's stupid, man. I came up here to listen this morning. Didn't hear a single roost gobble. And I was just kind of sitting here listening with my eyes closed, and I heard drumming right here. I thought he was still in the tree, never heard him come down. I look over. I don't see anything in the trees, but I guess turning my head, he's on the ground right behind these brush piles behind me and busted me. Dadgummit. We'll give him some time to cool down and we'll try to work him. I don't think he was spooked too bad. I think he saw some movement, got nervous, but he didn't run. He just putted, worked back down the ridge. I'm gonna get on this next ridge. I've been sitting here a while. I just heard a gobble. He's still out on that finger where he walked off onto after he busted me this morning. I'm gonna try to get over there to those treetops. I'm trying not to bump into this bird because he's out on this point somewhere. The bird was not far, like he was just over that rise. Last time I heard him gobble when I was over on that ridge. He hasn't gobbled in a while, so I really don't know where he's at right now. I gotta be careful. I'm a big dummy, I just walked up on him. He had like a 7-inch beard maybe. He was right there. I could have shot him too. He was at like 25 yards. I'm a big dummy. He flew way over the valley too. He's no telling where he's going. Guess it's time to go find another bird. I was literally just trying to pick a tree to sit. I was like, should I sit there or should I? He was standing right over there. Up at a really good listening spot up on top of a knob here. I'll run the call a few times, see if anything answers. If not, I'm gonna just chill here for a while, see if anything fires up on its own. I just stopped walking because there's this big rat snake here. And I heard something and looked down and there's a turkey head popped up 15 yards down the hill. I don't know if it was a tom or a jake or what, but it didn't look like a hen. Walking this whole roadbed, there's some fresh scratch in here. Looks like multiple birds. I just walked up on another turkey. That's the third turkey of the day I've walked up on. It looked like a male bird, but I couldn't see if it was a long beard or not. They're just not gobbling at all, and I'm finding them, but a little too late. I'm just bumping them. I'm gonna go back to the bike and go back to camp, take a little break, and then head out this afternoon a little bit later, try to roost one. It looks like it was burned here like this past winter, maybe last fall. It's pretty recent. Turkey scratch or dust bowl or something. Cool. I still cannot buy a gobble. I've not heard a single gobble since about 9 o'clock this morning when I was working that bird that I ended up bumping. I've been all over the place too. I've probably walked about 8 miles. Go back to camp and see if Adrian is back yet. See if he heard anything. I stayed in camp this morning because we had some thunder and lightning before it got light out, and then it rained a couple times. I was sitting there in camp, just kind of laying in the tent, and I heard this bird start gobbling. So I guess it's time to get after him. Bird's on that point. If I get up the backside of this knob, I can get up on top with him, and he won't see me. Well, that bird went quiet quick. Probably had hens or something. Okay, I'm trying to spot that I dropped a pin on a few weeks back, just looking at the map. Somebody literally just shot on this private farm. Look at that. Well, that answers my question if there's turkeys out here. Yes, there are turkeys out here, and someone just shot one on this private. I'm back in the burn from yesterday, but this time I came in a completely different way, and I'm on a different set of ridges. Just trying to make a big wide loop through as much of this country as I can cover this afternoon. Well, I just talked to the people on the four-wheeler. The dude said that they haven't been gobbling good for the past 4 or 5 days. They've been pretty quiet. So, and then like last weekend they were gobbling really good is what he told me, and that's what I experienced as well. They've just been shut up for a while. I'm hoping something changes. I'm hoping they heat up maybe tomorrow. I just heard a bird fly up right over there. I've owl hooted a few times and got an owl answering me, and nothing's gobbling. I know a turkey flew up over there, but I don't know if it's a hen or a tom. I'll hoot once or twice more going back to the truck, and then that'll be a wrap for tonight. I'm sneaking into a new spot right now. Kind of new. It's not far from where I killed my bird last weekend. I think there's still a few in here. So we got a bird over there that's real close to where I killed mine last week. And we got something over there that sounds like it's so far away, it's hard to tell, but it sounds like multiple birds. And then there's one back towards the truck. Sounds like it's on the property line. Last I heard him, he's way down that way. He sounds like he's right where I killed my other bird. There's a scratch down here. Right there. This bird's gone completely quiet. That bird back towards the truck is still gobbling a little bit. There's a ton of scratch up on this hillside. Oh, good Lord. He's right here. the hens are on my side. He's across the hollow. Behind the blowdown. Busted me. I had that hen behind a pine tree, and then Tom strutting at 15 yards, and I froze. I was waiting for him to move behind the pine tree so I could get my gun on him, and he just popped his head up and spooked. Well, after thinking about it for a minute, I think this was a bird that I thought was in the cutover. He's actually on the next ridge closer to me. I don't know how he picked me off like that. He was in full strut, and I was just waiting for his head to go behind the tree so I could get a shot at him, or so I could get my gun on him. And instead of going behind the tree, he popped his head up and looked at me, and then he was gone. That one hen saw me move, and she just kind of hung around. But that Tom saw something he didn't like and took off running. I heard one this morning off the roost. I heard one back towards the truck, and I heard at least one, is too far to tell, up that way. I think it could have been multiple birds, and I want to go up that way and see if I can strike a bird. I just heard one gobble out there, but it's private. I'm right on the line right now. Over that way. Yeah, I can't go any further. He's on the next hillside. He'll see me. Look at this blood out here. I'm pretty sure that bird just walked over the hill from me. Just walked just out of sight. I heard him walk by. I don't know where he went. Dadgummit. He was hot too. He came right in on a string. Well, I'm gonna go work my way back towards the truck. There's a big hill next to the truck where I heard one of those birds this morning. That's the only one that I haven't called in yet. Also haven't heard him since he was on the roost. I think that bird just gobbled, or a bird gobbled up that way. Well, I got camp broke. Me and Adrian both broke camp a little bit ago. And he's gone down the road to hunt for a little bit, and I'm going to hunt for a little bit. I parked at a new spot, but I'm going to kind of get into the same area where those birds were this morning. That's going to be it for this trip. I plan on being back down here at some point, although I don't know when, because Tennessee opens in a few days. I wish I could stay tonight and roost one, because I have a feeling I could kill one tomorrow, but there's a 100% chance of rain, and I gotta go back to work, so guess I gotta go back to real life here for a few days, and then I will see you in the woods again in Tennessee.